Act 2, Scene 2. Enter Romeo.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound.
Enter Juliet above at window.
But soft! What light yonder window breaks! It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she, but not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. It is not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in the spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the lamp, her eyes in heaven would through the airy regions stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Ah, me! She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night. Bring o'er my head, as his winged messenger, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he betrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or, if thou wilt not be but sworn by my love, I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name is my enemy, thou art thyself, though not to Montague. What Montague? Is that nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part? Belonging to a man will be some other name. What's in a name that which you would call a rose? By any other name would smell so sweet. So Romeo would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain the death perfection which he owes. Without the title Romeo doth be thy name, and for that name, which is for the part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be anew baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man thou art that, thus bescreened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the wound.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance. I yet know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The old orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and place death, considering who thou art, and any kinsmen of who are here.
With love's light wings do I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempts, Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they see thee, they'll murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Love thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have knights cloaked to hide me from their sight. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
By whose direction bounds thou out of this place?
By love, that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou far as that vast shore washed on the farthest sea. I would adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else I may blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou had heard me last speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny. What I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I knowest that will say aye. And I will take thy word, yet if thy answers, thou may prove false at lovers' injuries. Thou mayst prove false at lovers' perjuries. They say love laughs, O gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully, or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. Thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. So, in truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think of me heavier tonight. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess. But thou overhearst, here I was aware, by true love's passion, therefore pardon me. And not input the yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, my yonder blessed moon, I swear, that tips with silver all these fruit treetops.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in the circled orb, less than a love likewise variable.
I swear by.
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt swear by the gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I believe thee.
Hearts dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too advised, too sudden, to like the lightning would thus cease to be. Ere one can say, it lightens, dear sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower next to we meet. Good night, good night. A sweet repose and rest come to thy heart, as within my breast.
Mine?
Oh, will
thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Exchange of thy faithful love's vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it for the purpose of love?
But to be frank, I give it to thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep, the more I give to thee. The more I have, for both are infinite. And I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu!
The nurse calls within.
Ah, a nautica nurse, sweet Montague, be true. Say but a little, I will come again.
Exit.
Oh, blessed night. I am afeard, being a knight, all this. but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
Re-enter Juliet above.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage sunward tomorrow. But I will now picture to come thee. Where and what time wilt thou perform the rite? And all my fortunes as thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
Ah, I come anon, but if thou mean'st not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
By and by come to cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
Madam!
Drive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
Exit.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books. But love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Enter Juliet again above.
Hist, Romeo, hist! Oh, for Falconer's voice! To lure this tassel gentle back again. Bondage, this horse, it may not be spoken aloud. Else would I tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo's name. Romeo!
My soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound of lovers' tongues by night, like soft as music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My sweet,
What o'clock tomorrow shall ascend thee?
our night?
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why they call thee back. Oh.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
I shall forget. To have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
Stay till thee forgets, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no farther than the wanton's bird. Yet lets it hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in the twisted gyves, and with the silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night! Parting is such a sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest.
Exit.
Hence will I to my ghostly father's cell his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
Exit.